Intimidator. You know the one. The great Dale Earnhardt. He drove the number 3. You still see that number today, driven by Austin Dillon, the grandson of Richard Childress, who owned the car Earnhardt wheeled to 6 of his 7 titles. You know the one. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all time. "25 years have passed since Dale Earnhardt died on the final lap of the 2001 Daytona 500. The safety advances that followed his death had a profound impact on the sport. No driver in NASCAR's 3 National Series has suffered fatal injuries in a race since that fateful day. His legacy continued through his son Dale Earnhardt Jr., now retired but one of the sport's most influential media personalities. Earnhardt Nation still has its passion. 25 years after his death, Dale Earnhardt Sr. remains in the top 10 in merchandise sales. Other drivers have enjoyed Hall of Fame careers, but as they retire, they lose some of their juice.
When you look at the impact that Dale had on really everything that he touched and every aspect of the sport, the fans are still a part of that legacy that he left, and Dale Jr. obviously carried that on, and that 3 just, it carries a lot of tradition.
The tradition. One of a mill worker who made it big. The one who dropped out in 9th grade and yet evolved into the one who sparked the driver business model. He and Jeff Gordon battled on the track, but also partnered in NASCAR's business world of diecasts and merchandise. Earnhardt knew how to grow the sport.
Welcome to my office. I'm glad y'all could be here.
When you get that big, the camera's always with you, whether it was in the chicken coop or working cattle or out, in a deer blind. I mean, fishing in a boat on a lake. Like, this guy was the working man's man. My father pulled for him, all of my family, friends, me. He had it all. He had the look, he had the intimidation, and he had the accolades. He was the man.
The man lives on. Carson Hocevar, a 23-year-old NASCAR driver, still trying to find his way between the line of racing aggressive and smart, owns a truck with the number 3 on it. He drives it around town. Hocevar never saw Earnhardt race, but he knows the Earnhardt spirit.
I think if anybody in the world never is a NASCAR fan, I think a lot of people know Dale Earnhardt.
They do. They know that number 3, which Austin Dillon first raced in Cup in 2014 and put in Daytona 500 Victory Lane in 2018 with a no-lift move that many Earnhardt fans could relate to on the day exactly 20 years since Earnhardt won his Daytona 500.
Well, his legacy has just lived on and will live on forever because of the competitor, the human he was, the drive to never quit. Just the competitor part, I think, is the biggest thing. You either loved him or you hated him, and I think that in the end, everyone loved him.
That's probably a stretch. No competitor is adored by everyone, but they can be remembered by everyone. Think about it. You have to be at least 30 to 35 years old to even remember watching Earnhardt race.
Before we had social media and before we had all this massive exposure to go along with things, there was this cowboy rebel mentality that went with everything that was going on with NASCAR racing.
That cowboy rebel lives in fans today, 25 years after Earnhardt's death. He lives through highlights, memories, and the number 3 forever.